So with a little bit of good weather forecasted, we started pulling these fields down, i.e. cultivating these fields ready for some more spring sowing. These are the last of our spring oats going in, but I just wanted to show you we're on controlled traffic, which is on an 8.8 metre controlled traffic system, meaning that we always go down the same tracks every time we come into a field, so we know where our potential compaction is. And this is a track here. You can see, if I sort of dig down in the soil, you can see that there's the soil that's been unmoved because it's more compacted and it's more difficult to cultivate than the other sides of the field. And then if you go to the bit where we don't traffic at all, you can see that it's just completely different, and when you put your soil in, you can just keep on digging and digging, and it's just, lovely loose tilth. It's just giving lots of space for roots to get down, and also we've been sort of mineralising a few nutrients as well in there, ready to feed the growing crop. The only downside of these wheelings, and we've really got to find a way to pull them out when we're just before we're sowing the seed, is that one of the coulters, which is sowing, does find it very difficult to penetrate that sort of compacted layer, and so we've probably got to devise a toolbar for the back of the tractor to take those wheelings out before we start sowing. And then when you look here where the wheelings haven't been, you can find the seed there, a sort of nice even depth on some moisture. So it's just a problem behind those wheelings, but got to find a way of pulling those out. One of the biggest areas of compaction is on the headland, and if you've got obviously a wheeled tractor and then a wheeled seeder on the back, they turn in different circumferences. The front wheels of the tractor turn in different circumferences to the rear ones, but on the Cameleon we've got a steering option where the rear wheels of the Cameleon steer behind the back wheels of the tractor, minimising the amount of compaction. The other really important thing for us as far as drilling is concerned is to get a really even seed depth across the width of the seed drill. And the Cameleon, if you notice in some of the passing shots I've shot, every single coulter is mounted on its own carrier, meaning that it doesn't matter what the field is doing, each seed is drilled at a very even depth. And I've just scraped away some soil here, and you can see across the rows here there's one seed there, another one there, another one there, and so on, and they're all pretty much all in there at about an inch below the surface. And the reason why that's important is because the crop comes up very evenly and competes with weeds in an even way. If you get one row coming up a foot before another one, it means that weeds can sort of dominate in between the rows, and with a very even emergence we're going to get much better weed control through the shading from the crop. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed my little clip of getting back drilling with our Cameleon. It's funny, I came out just to do a quick clip to show you the Cameleon drilling, but as soon as you walk into a field, lots of other issues sort of raise their heads, and you can't help thinking how everybody else sort of deals with these different situations. Yeah, I'd be really interested to know how people do deal with wheeling behind drills, and especially seeing the wheeling where the seed isn't buried correctly. Any sort of homemade inventions that solve that would be really gratefully received.